Hello again everyone, welcome back to my reaction to Seraph of the End the anime. We are kicking off with season 2. I'm super excited, I hope you guys are too. Reminder up front to please hit the like button and also subscribe if you're not already and you enjoy my content. If you're new here, and I don't imagine many of you are because, you know, this is season 2, but if you are, just be mindful the usual disclaimers and warnings shall apply to this video. I like to swear, I like to analyse, so if that's not your cup of tea, this is not the video for you. In reference to our beloved Saint Guren, I do like to make the odd cutting remark, and I haven't read all of the backstory materials on him, Catastrophe and Resurrection, so just cut me a bit of slack. We're going purely off of the Vampire Reign stuff. There will be shipping, there will be swearing, there will be spoilers during this video for the manga. So again, please bear that in mind, you have been warned. And with that guys, please pull up a chair, make yourselves comfortable, pour yourself a good old cup of tea, and let's get into this reaction. Yes, we see Shinoa fighting Guren. This is so fucking cool to see. I know I've said it before, but I fucking love Shinoa's fighting style. It is so smooth and cool. I love it. Tiny girl, big side, I love it. I'm gonna compliment Guren. Fuck me. Guren's eyes are nice. Always be aware of purple eyes, by the way. Purple eyes means like significantly powerful and usually a bit fucked up in the head. So yeah, just an observation I've made in past series.
I wouldn't mind if you were the one who took my life.
It's interesting that Guren would be okay if Shinoa is the one that kills him. I wonder if that's foreshadowing. That would be cool if it is foreshadowing for like the manga going forward. No idea at the moment because, you know, we don't know what the great plan of bullshit is, so who knows. But yeah, if Shinoa ends up being the one to like defy her sister and Guren, that will be interesting.
If you're going to end up hurting you, even a bit, then I must humbly ask you to stop.
Why? Don't tell me you've fallen for that idiotic kid.
Nice job at distracting Shinoa from her line of questioning Guren. Just like, have you fallen for you? When Shinoa is obviously trying to ask him, what the fuck are you doing with him? I think this is one of the only times where a character asks a question that makes sense in this whole show.
It's true that your sister is in here, but I am the one who's in control.
Press X to doubt.
I don't care whether you believe me or not.
And again, how fucking arrogant. Like, I don't care if you believe if I'm possessed by a demon or not, because obviously he knows that he's the one in control of Shinoa, etc. How can you trust this man? The man is giving out more red flags than a fucking communist parade. Come on, guys. Oh, bless you is hitting the books to help Mika. Oh, bless him. That's love right there, guys. That's love.
Wait, you're not really reading this, are you? I bet you're hiding porn in here.
Hey.
Shinoa is a real contradiction, isn't she? She's this very kind of pure character. Like, she's never had a relationship. She's emotionally kind of stunted. We find that out a bit more in the manga, and she uses the humor to kind of disguise what she's been through. But yeah, like, she comes across as an extreme perv. She really does.
If that's the case, I might have some helpful information.
Huh?
Do you want to hear it?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, you're always so cute and obedient whenever you want something.
Hey, shut up!
Oh, his blush. His embarrassed blush. It's like, yes, I would do anything to save my boyfriend. That's also quite telling. Shinoa asks him, have you got porn in here? And then she discovers that it's something about Mika. Just saying.
You know, it's our duty to destroy vampires. All of them.
Not him.
I really like the fact that they do not take Mika and Yuu down the friends to enemies thing, because they could have easily done that for dramatic tension. They could have easily milked this whole thing about Mika now being a vampire, but no, you trust Mika absolutely, even knowing he is a vampire. Like, he doesn't doubt who he is as a person. I love that. That's really, really nice and not cliche. It's great.
I don't think that I've ever seen you look so serious before, you. It's almost like you found a whole new reason to live.
It's almost like you're in love.
Report to the first office immediately.
Oh no. Oh no. I know what's coming now. The magnificent bastard's about to appear again, isn't he?
Okay, all joking aside, the Hiragis can be an extremely intense group of people.
Intense doesn't even come fucking close. Now that I've read Catastrophe, Shinoa did not give you enough warning here about what he was about to face.
I am the wise man who saved you, remember? And I was nice enough to teach you how to survive in this world and protect your family.
What's gotten into you? And why do I feel like you're patronizing me?
Holy shit, does you have a brain in this scene? You is actually questioning Guren in this scene. Fucking hell, he used to be sane, guys.
Tell me what it is you want me—
I saved your life, and now I own you. So
The
don't
man
go
is
wagging
literally
your
saying
tail.
that he controls your life. Fucking hell.
After all, I am not your friend.
Oh yeah? Well then what are you?
Guardian, your superior, lifesaver. I'm basically your god.
I am your god. I forgot that he says that here. It's kind of laughed off in this scene, but now going back to it, it hits very, very different. Now that we know that Yu's self-esteem is so fucking low that he will do anything for Guren because, you know, Guren is his literal fucking god and saviour.
And yet, I bet I'm the only one getting promoted.
That was an awkward zoom in, wasn't it, on Mitsuba? Are they trying to imply that she got promoted because of her boobs? Like, what?
I'm not laughing, Mitsuba.
Yu is so handsome sometimes. Oh my god. Miki, you're fucking lucky.
They're going to ask about that in the interview. They think you might be a spy, so I've been ordered to keep an eye on you.
Oh?
There you go. Mitsuba actually giving you some useful information there. Unlike Shinoa. Good girl, Mitsuba. Good girl.
In a world like this, it's not always clear who's on your side and who's not. I just hope you're smart enough to know the difference.
Fucking hell, we're all hoping for that, Shinoa.
You aren't a traitor.
There he is. There he
Shall we
is, the
go ahead and
magnificent
start the
bastard. Kureto also has really nice eyes, like that amber colour. I love it.
Raimeki.
I love Raimeki. The lightning is so cool. Love it. And also Raimeki's fucking hot, so I need more Raimeki in my life, guys. Yeah. Did they just get stabbed literally in the back? Fucking hell.
But at least Guren wouldn't use this kind of torture.
I know. That's why I'm always one step ahead of him. You're free to go now.
Oh, he's a magnificent bastard. Love Kureto. I love a bit of Kureto.
You! Well,
We have you with his arm around Yoichi's waist, and it looks so cute. I know, context and all of that. Yoichi's just been horribly tortured. My poor cinnamon roll. I'm torn between like worshipping Kureto and stabbing him for hurting Yoichi, but putting that aside, Yu looks really good with his arm around Yoichi. Just saying, can we get that with Mika, please? Can we get Yu with his arm around Mika's waist? That would be fucking perfect.
I don't have the luxury of saving anyone who doesn't serve a higher purpose.
I don't care about whatever the Hyakuya did to me. I can't change that. It's done. Just tell me how I can get Mika back.
I understand Yu's priorities here, bless him. Obviously, he just wants Mika safe and with him, I get that, but don't you want to know what Guren is using you for? I know that he's damaged, but that doesn't make sense. As a human being, it doesn't make sense. If someone rescues you and he says that he needs you for a higher purpose, even if Yu isn't the one to ask Guren, it should be the other people at this point that are asking what that higher purpose is. Mika torture scenes. No. Oh, bless him.
It's against the rules to drink directly from a human.
It's against the rules to drink directly from a human. But, you know, it depends on the human, right, Mika?
Or maybe you're just thinking of him.
Jared calling Mika out. It's like, you know, you'll break the rules for the right guy, Mika.
You're scared that you will...
Okay, no, fair enough. You're scared that you will, you know, hate you, reject you, etc. That's why Mika doesn't want to drink, because he doesn't want you to hate him. Okay, fine, but let me just have my shipping delusion.
It's so painful. I need your help. You?
Yep, you need his blood, darling. I know. Give it a few episodes.
to gain more demonic power, you'll need to cut yourself on the blade and ask your sword to drink your blood.
So what will happen now in the manga if Yu cuts himself with Mika's sword and he gives Mika his blood through the sword? Is that going to be like the ultimate god level true love form of Mika and Yu?
Blood? Sounds like my sword is some kind of vampire.
Well, there is a pretty interesting history between demons, devils, and bloodsuckers.
There's a pretty interesting history, but we're not going to fucking tell you what it is.
Let's see, where to begin?
Don't. You can spare us the lecture, Shinoa.
No, Kimizuki, but I would have really liked the lecture. This is one of my favourite scenes when they show how Yoichi's bow works. The animation there is so fucking cool. I love it. Oh, and his little smile. I'm so proud, guys. Did I do good? You did very good, Yoichi. You did very good, my boy.
That? Explain how that's possible, Shinoa!
Because he's a sweet little cinnamon roll, but the inside is full of dark desire and evil. Oh, God. Season 2's opening. Right, okay. I love season 2's animation, but the song choice. What the hell is with the song choice in season 2's opening? When you compare that to season 1, which had like kind of that dark techno kind of feel to it, season 2 is just, it just feels wrong to me. It just feels completely wrong for the tone of the show. Real shame, because like I say, the visuals are great on season 2's opening. Oh my god, baby you. Baby you's so sweet. Like the big green eyes and the cute little face, like how could you ever hurt that child?
Fall apart, you. If you think this memory will make me lose control, Ashiramaru, then you've underestimated me. I made him a promise and I intend to keep it.
Yes.
Come on, you. Let's protect our family together. Please, I'm counting on you. I know.
Oh my god, the blush.
If you didn't
Right,
want my
okay,
help.
that blush is a bit sus. Oh, the handhold. The handhold. The very bro-like handhold. No, but seriously, look at those fingers. Like, you don't do that with someone that you just like as a friend. You don't do it. I've never held hands with one of my female friends like that. You has definitely got something subconscious going on towards Mika. Oh, and the tear as well on his face, bless him. Ashiramaru must fucking know that Yu is hopelessly in love with this man. Like, Ashiramaru just saw all of that.
Try to tear me down all you want. But if Mika, Guren, or Shinoa and the others...
Mika came before Guren in that sentence, but Guren was second, guys. That's not fucking good news.
By the way, Ferret Bathory, who is the young boy standing behind you?
Yeah, how the fuck did they answer that with the surname Hyakuya? Like, they don't actually answer that question. It's Mikaela Hyakuya of the Hyakuya sect.
The hell do you think you're doing?
Oh, I love pissed off cruel is the best.
Ah, who am I kidding?
In the manga, didn't Ferret like grab Mika's ass in that scene? I'm sure he did. Because he's a fucking degenerate. And Mika and Cruel have an interesting relationship, don't they? The demons are all kind of sexualized in like how they go after their victims, which is weird. But if we're going down this route, can we get some of this with Mika and Yuu now that Mika's his demon, please? I'm just saying, I wouldn't mind, Mika giving Yuu's face just like a little lick.
I recently met this really stupid guy who I absolutely hate. Now I can't seem to get away from him, even though he might be the most annoying person on the planet.
Kimizuku's falling in love as well, bless him.
Nice try, but on the count of 9, I'm opening the devil's coffin. Kisekio! Hey! Don't you run away from this fight!
I'm not gonna stand by and get killed by some murder coffin!
Murder coffin. That might be one of my favourite lines in the show.
He may be dumb, but he's got good instincts.
What?
He may be dumb, but he got good at... Mate, everyone would be scared by the fucking murder coffin. Okay, they do redeem themselves from the atrocity of Season 2's opening with the ending, because the ending of Season 2 is gorgeous. It's a strange combination, Greek and Japanese, but it kind of works with this song.
How can you be so bad at cooking that you set an omelet on fire?
Kagami seems to have a thing for women and cooking. It's in all of the catastrophe novels that Shigure and Sayuri always cook for Guren as like an expression of their love for him.
There are two things we need to discuss. First, that you've been the subject of some kind of human experimentation, and that you lost control in the heat of battle and tried to kill me.
I love how Shinoa just lays it on him in this scene. It's brilliant. It's a bit strange that the vampire women are all put in like those weird fucking kinky slave uniforms and the men aren't.
Where did these boys come from? How did you manage to find not 1, but 3 Black Demon prospects? Don't get me wrong. I'm happy to have more Black Demon users in our ranks. Perhaps you should be in charge of overseeing all our cursed gear trials.
That doesn't seem that wise, Kureto. The guy that could be possibly betraying you, put him in charge of everything. Maybe not.
My next step is to destroy every last vampire in this country. After that, I will systematically crush all of the remaining human organizations that are left. Putting the world under the demon army's control. Just wait. I'm gonna show you a world where it's the vampires who serve as our livestock.
Interesting. So yeah, I mean, we know Kureto wants world domination. So the vampires, he wants the vampires to serve the humans. I forgot about that part of his plan. Interesting. And then Guren is the one that wants to resurrect humanity and restore the world. Well, I'm assuming that means get rid of the vampires and break the curse on Guren's part. So yeah, two competing objectives there, huh? I wonder what Kureto would do if the world was not fucked. Like, what would Kureto's aim be? Would it still be world domination? Probably. Probably would be.
Don't be fooled, my love. It's my orders that you're supposed to be following. Let me guess, you've spotted some girl taking off her clothes.
How come you always assume I'm doing something perverted?
Because you're in a shonen fucking anime, that's why.
But normally, I would spend the entire fight protecting you.
That's a really weird sentence. Normally I'd spend the entire fight protecting you. What, like, you is just protecting Shinoa? No. That's a really weird line. I wish I had the manga equivalent to hand, but I don't.
I was looking to the west. Hey, the next time we're up against those bloodsuckers, will you promise to stay by my side?
Hang the fuck about. So Yuu says in that scene that I was looking west, and the anime doesn't explain that that's where Mika is. That's the fucking point of that scene, and the anime just completely skipped and jumped over it. So they basically, what they did there is they flipped that scene from a Mikayuu one to a Yunoa one, in my view.
I've decided I'm going to stick with Guren. Family. That's what he's called our team from the very beginning.
Yes, he has called your team that from the very beginning, Yuu, because he knows it's your weakness.
You're my new brothers and sisters.
Ah, and then he puts them as brothers and sisters. That's interesting. I think maybe that's part of where the whole brothers thing comes from with Mika and Yuu, because he says my new brothers and sisters. Okay, we're going to do a language swap and we're going to rewatch a couple of these scenes. You guys are my new family. That's the word that's used in the fucking Japanese, not brothers and sisters. Yeah, that kind of fucks that scene up because Yuu doesn't equate family to brothers and sisters. He never has. That's a really important point, and they've kind of fucked with that in the English dub version. That's annoying.
I can't forget about Mika either. He's also an important member of my family.
Yeah, because then he then goes on to talk about Mika, which kind of conflates him as being brotherly. That's...
What are you planning on doing with you? And with me?
Oh, he's so precious. He always puts you before himself. Bless him.
How exactly? After all, you're just my little pet, remember?
Oh, the cruel Mika thing is so weird. I've said before, like, Guren and Cruel are parent parallels to Mika and Yuu, respectively, aren't they? Like, the sort of twisted mixture of care and abuse is there in both relationships. It's very strange. This scene is such bullshit because Cruel can't have told Mika anything of importance with this whisper because he clearly doesn't have a clue what's going on at this point in the manga.
You're gonna have to go undercover and hide from both sides of this war. I'm giving you a secret mission. And if you fail, then you'll be a traitor to both sides and the whole world will turn on you.
The whole world already hates Mika. Like, this is not new. Guren with the great big fucking map playing the evil mastermind that he is.
Last time we talked, you had a question for me. You asked if I'd fallen for you.
I don't remember prying like that. What's your answer?
I'm honestly not sure myself. It's just, for the first time in my life, someone needs me, and I can't let him down when he's counting on me.
That was extremely fucking random. Shinoa's like just gone to Guren to tell him that she might love you. That's so fucking random as a scene. What? I also just want to briefly comment on Shinoa's words here because these are really, really touching words, of course. It's lovely to hear her expressing her attachment to you and the reasoning for why she feels the way she does. She's trying to figure out if she actually does have feelings for him and where that stems from. The anime, however, left something out in the earlier scene where Yuu is fighting Ashimaru, and I think it's quite important, and I'm sad that they left it out. So in that scene, he obviously envisages him and Mika doing the intertwined fingers. Just before that, Yuu actually is thinking about his own motivations for wanting to live and wanting to go after Mika. And he uses the exact same words as Shinoa in this scene.
It's just, for the first time in my life, someone needs me, and I can't let him down when he's counting on me.
I made him a promise and I intend to keep it.
So that's an important bit of subtext that the anime took out, because it suggests that the nature of Shinoa's attachment to Yuu comes from a very similar place and maybe of a similar kind to Yuu's attachment to Mika. And we know that Shinoa's attachment to Yuu is romantic, so interesting. Okie dokie, that was my reaction to the first 3 episodes of Seraph of the End Season 2. There was a lot of material there to react to. I'm really pleased. We're getting well fed. And it's only going to get better from here, guys, as we all know. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a like, comment and subscribe. You can also connect with me on social media, and you can also support me on Patreon if you feel so inclined. I'll be putting all of the links in the description below. And with that, guys, you take care of yourselves. I will see you in the next one. Farewell.